Good afternoon, my friends. Welcome back to the channel. Hitchhiking Yeti here. It is very cool today. Just as a note, it's about 52, 53 degrees. Wind out of the north, probably about 10 to 15 miles an hour, which makes quite the wind chill. And this water behind me, the Atlantic Ocean, it's about 49, maybe 48 degrees Fahrenheit, which equates to about 9.4 degrees Celsius. Today is the day of the Polar Plunge here in 2025. The new Hanover County Special Olympics. People pay money to come here and run a 5K. Some of them run a mile. And then some of them do all that and even do the Polar Plunge, which you have to pay to do. But they have different deals and packages where you can pay money to do it all in like bulk, or you can pick one out of the 3 or 4 events and just do that. But we're here today for the Polar Plunge. That's what I'm interested in. I covered this event last year. It was a lot of fun. I've even thought about participating myself, but each year I psych myself out and I just don't do it. I totally chicken out every time. And this year, oh my gosh, I am so glad I chickened out because this is the coldest year I think I've ever been to. I've not been to all of them, but I've been to quite a few over the years. In the last 10, 15 years, I've been to quite a few of them. And this right here is definitely the coolest one. It is quite nippy out here. So, and that water's pretty chilly. I think normally when they do the Polar Plunge, it's normally in the 50s. The water temp's like 55, 56, somewhere in there, maybe low 50s, but very rarely is it ever down in the 40s. And about 2 weeks ago, we had a little bit of a snowstorm blow through here and put an accumulation of white powder all over the beaches. And at that time, the Carolina Beach Surf Shop on their sign said 46-degree water temp. So it has warmed up like 3 degrees since then. Had to have some warm days. It was about 74 degrees about 2 days ago. But man, cool front has definitely come through. Overcast, no sunshine to be heard of today. It's going to be brutal getting in that ocean, but I applaud everyone who does it today. And we're going to go down there and we're going to check them out. And we're going to hear the high-pitched squeals and screams as they hit the ocean at full bore. And some of them will be even crazy enough to go under. They'll probably go underneath the waves. It'll be insanity. So let's go ahead and start walking down in that direction and see what's going on down there. I'm sure the 5Ks and things like that, the runners should be crossing the finish line. Might have some tents down there, some merch, maybe a food truck or two. We're gonna go get into all that, just kind of see what's happening. Thank you also, if you're watching today and hanging out with me, I really do appreciate you. So let's get moving, shall we? All right, I have made my way down here to the intersection of K Avenue and Fort Fisher Boulevard. As you can see right here is the Kure Beach. Fire department is here on hand in case emergency assistance as needed. Right here we have Jack Mackerels, seafood, Happy Hippies Java Hut coffee shop right here, high-tech arcade, and right there's Freddy's a little bit further down. So yeah, I've already seen quite a few runners with their bibs on. They completed the race. Some of them are already headed home. I don't know if they're hanging around for the actual Polar Plunge or not. All right, now I've made my way a little bit further down. Right here is the sign for Kure Beach Pier. It is still closed for the winter. But look at that group of people right down there in front of the town of Kure Beach Park area, the pavilion. That is what you call a congregation of folks. And this right here is the finish line for the walk, run, 5K, or the 1 miler you want to do. They also have a little bit of tortillas, a little bit of Mexican cuisine right here, some soft shell tacos, quesadillas, chili cheese fries at this little food truck booth right here. So they got you covered, and they also have waters and some snacks for people that participate right down this way a little bit further. So once you cross the line, right here is the medal that you will be gifted for your efforts today. They also have some Welch's snacks right here, give you a little bit of energy boost. And then to come down a little bit further, look at this beautiful dog right here. That is awesome. Man, I bet he'll keep you warm. But as we walk down here to the left, right here they have plenty of water for you to drink after your 5K or your 1 mile run or walk. As you can see right here, they have plenty of shirts available that you can buy to also support. If you do not want to do the run or do the Polar Plunge, you can always come over here and buy yourself a shirt or a hat. All different kinds of things here. Right here is a list. They got hoodies, plunge crew neck. They got baby stuff. They even got dog shirts. Check that out right there. All sizes, $15 for the dog shirt. So got a lot of good items out here to support, even if you don't want to freeze to death or if you're not much of a runner or a walker. All right, everyone, this is a good sight to see if you're about to do the Polar Plunge. Right here behind me, you have the new Hanover County dive unit, and they're actually going to be out here in like a scuba diving suits, and they're going to get into the water before the Polar Plunge happens. For safety reasons, as you can imagine, they will kind of spread out in the water as the people run into the water. So if anyone needs any kind of medical attention or help getting out of the water, or if they go down and they don't come back up, whatever happens, at least you got some trained professionals here to keep you safe and get you out of the water and get the medical attention that you may need. So yeah, I'm sure if I was doing it, I would want to find out where they are and kind of make sure I get in close to them, just for safety reasons. All right, now I'm making the walk out to the beach where we can see the netting, the orange netting and stanchions that they have set up out here. Right here is the fire department for Kure Beach. They have the longboard in the back. If they need it, they will utilize that. But there's really no one out here quite yet, but they do have all that orange safety netting up. So we're gonna go up here and check that out. I see they have their speaker system out here, the PA system, if you will, where they can announce stuff, play their music, and of course, do the countdown. And right here is the opening where the plungers will enter. Right here, they have their PA system out here. Looks like they have like a countdown when the time comes. That would be called the clock of dread if I was participating. See, they have quite a bit of netting. This is a pretty big area. And I know last year when we was here, you know, they filled this area up really easy. There was a lot of people out here, but with the colder temperatures, I wonder how spread out it will be. Like, will they have enough people? Like last year, it was like shoulder to shoulder. But look at that ocean out there. I mean, you know it's cold when it just looks cold. You guys don't feel it, but that wind right now is just, oh my gosh, it just makes your ears kind of burn, if you know what I mean. Off into the distance, you can see a flock of pelicans cruising around the ocean. Guess they're not going to hang around for the Polar Plunge. It's going to happen here in about the next 30 minutes or so. This is about the area I stood last year when I filmed this. I think it's a good spot because you get to see them run downhill, full bore into the ocean. But right over here behind me, looks like there's some work being done. So we have a few minutes before people start making their way out on the beach. Go over here and investigate this a little bit and see what kind of beach erosion issues they may or may not be working on. All right, I made my way over here to Beach Access 130. And as you can see, there's a excavator right over there doing quite a bit of work, moving some sand around. They got some posts they got down on the ground. Almost looks like they're going to build a structure like a home or something. I know that can't be factual, but maybe that's going to be a new entranceway to the beach, a new beach access they're building. They got those posts for whatever reason. They look a little bit more bigger and sturdier than these like 4x4 posts. Those posts there is normally the kind of post you see when they build a home. They're really, really large. But anyway, you can really see here at Access 130 where I walked up how much the water eroded this pathway. I mean, look at this. This used to be a flat, easy walk straight out. And now it's just completely just washed out. The water even continued way back here around the backside of the dune and creeped over this way a little bit. It's always amazing, just the power of Mother Nature in water. People are making their way out to the beach now. We want to get in position. So now it's time to go stake our spot and get prepared for the 2025 New Hanover County Polar Plunge. Oh my gosh, look at this. We got some Buckies. We got some Bucky fans out here ready to do the plunge. Are they gonna plunge in those Bucky outfits for real? All right, I had to put my hoodie up because the wind was making my ears numb. But there's people, they're geared up, man. They are going through with this. There are people behind me. Actually got their shirts off. They're in it to win it, and they still got like 10 more minutes to go before it's on, before it's game on. There is a few people that are beginning to congregate inside of the orange netting now, preparing for the Polar Plunge. There's a gentleman way on down there. He's actually got a banana suit on, which I think is hilarious. I love it when people dress up. Over the years, I've seen all kinds of different outfits. I did see a guy with a Batman outfit earlier. I would love to see him do it. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not. He had a cape on and everything. It was pretty awesome. We would get the front row experience of this little group. They are over there hyping each other up. They're feeling it. I love it. I love their energy. They are ready to do this plunge. All right, people are starting to creep down the hill. Start filling in. I will tell you this much. This is a much smaller group than I seen when I was here last year, which is, you know, understandable. Wow, check out the guy here in the pink. Is he going to do it? And right here comes the New Hanover County Sheriff's Office diver. At least the one on this side. There's another one all the way down there at the end. But yeah, they normally get in right here on the edge where they can keep all the people between them, where if they need to get to somebody, they can do so. You can feel the excitement and like the tension. Some of these people are kind of getting into it, trying to hype each other up. Other people, there's like just signs of pure dread on their face. You can see now the diver is walking into the ocean. And it's ever so closer for plunge time. The reason for freezing. That's a good title name for this event. And right down there, diver number 2 is now entering the ocean on his end, preparing to get ready. All right, it is about go time. Everybody's clapping their hands, getting hype, taking their last selfies while they're dry. All right, here we go. Polar Plunge 2025. Let's cut them loose. Even the dog's going crazy for it. Here we go. Polar Plunge. Let's do it. 2, 1, go for it! I'm on y'all's side. You're doing a great job. Oh! Ooh-wee! God! Listen to the squeals. Yeah, they're hightailing it out of there. Come on, Macho Man! Great job. Man. That is crazy. Woo. That takes some guts. Holy smokes. You see them hit that water? The waves was coming in just at the right moment. That was like the worst case scenario, but that ain't nothing. Look at this. Look at the people that are still in the water. They're like 49 degrees. I don't care. Bring it. That ain't nothing. Look, the tide's coming in all at the same time. Absolutely crazy. These are some polar plungers. Look at these people out here. Look at that. They're just hanging out. He's going for round 2 with his dog. Look at that. They're like, we're already freezing. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more. I mean, people do plunges in the morning, right? You ever heard of those cold plunges, the ice water plunges in the morning when you first get up? They say that's incredibly healthy. I gotta say, that was awesome. That was so great. I love going to the Polar Plunge, and as cold as bad as the weather was this year as far as cold goes. I mean, there've been years in the past it'd be like 70 degrees during the Polar Plunge, and the water would just be like 55, which is still cold for me, but man, today it was like 50-some degrees, 48, 49 degree water temp, and people still did it. I mean, they went all in. And some people double dipped, triple dipped, got out, went back in, got out, went back in. I mean, unbelievable, unbelievable. What a great event to raise money for the right reasons for the Special Olympics here in New Hanover County. Really, really cool. So all that being said, my friends, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, my coverage of the Polar Plunge 2025 here at Kure Beach. I had a great time. Hope you had a great time. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's content. Give me a thumbs up. That always helps me out more than anything else you can do is give me a thumbs up. Just takes a second to click. Costs you nothing. Till next time, friends, I am the Hitchhiking Yeti, and I will see you in my next adventure. Y'all stay safe out there, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later.